Okay, I have received word that we are ready to start the next run. My name is Stolteheim, and I will be your host, though I probably won't be talking much because we have the wordsmith himself, dowolf, on stage with The Legend of Heroes, Trails from Zero.
Woo! Hello, everyone.
Hello. It's me again. I was in the last round.
Yeah, I am indeed dowolf, and with me are GhostKumo.
Hi.
And James Picard 007.
Hello.
And today we have for you Trails from Zero, a game that needs no introduction besides to say, we're going to go fast. So let's get going. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we immediately start by entering in an archaeological dig site. And inside this archaeological dig site, there's a big hole. You can call it archaeological big hole if you wanted. Wait, that was silly. That was just a dream. It's fine. That's not real. There's no such thing as an archaeological big hole. It's okay. It's okay. Anyways, we're actually going to Crossbell because we have just graduated from the police academy, and we are therefore going to join the police. We are being thrown into a special division, which is headed by that guy in white. There's also a person in pink who is related to the mayor, maybe. Person in blue who is 14 years old. Are we okay with that? No, we're good. I hit the wrong button. That's fine. Okay. We will just go in here and we're going to slow things down a little bit. So let's go down to 30 FPS and then climb these stairs. We have now gotten over the barrier.
What?
So we're not supposed to be able to climb that staircase, but because we are in turbo mode and also, excuse me, because we are on turbo mode and we are also on 30 FPS, we just move super fast and just went right over the barrier that was trying to stop us from climbing the stairs. So we climbed the stairs. I got a soup recipe. I didn't need that. We needed to read that book instead. And then we will pick up this pedestal on the counter, come over here, say Mark and the Witch, Sean. I don't know who Sean is. Probably a cool dude. Yes. Bug, please see me, thank you. We're gonna lure this bug over here. We are now in a dungeon in the 4th chapter of the game, which is a little late in the game, so we really don't want to get into an encounter. Just lure the bug out of the way. We're gonna have him over here. This is the Mafia base, so stealing from the Mafia is completely okay. Oh my goodness, this is bad. Okay, we're gonna need to run away from this fight. 50% chance, didn't work. 60% chance, it worked. Sweet, we're out of here. All right, and now that we have their money, we're gonna go over to the shop where our childhood friend works. We're gonna come over here, we're going to buy a EP Cut 2, or 1, excuse me. Equip that over here. We're also going to re-equip everyone else's stuff because that got equipped because I hit the wrong button a second ago. It's fine. Then we will turn all of our space and Mirage Sepith into money. The enemies in this game don't drop money, they just drop Sepith, and then you can please get around the balloon stand. We're going to come over to this pinwheel shop guy, and we're going to buy 1 marble ring. We're going to buy 20... That is too many. We're going to buy 27 battles... Game, please. We're going to buy 27 battle scopes. Then we're going to come over to this place and buy 6 Ultima mixes. I'm not really sure what's in an Ultima mix, but I'm going to trust that it is tasty. Then finally, we are going to go over to the hotel and sleep because we have not got enough sleep already. It is way too early in the marathon to not have enough sleep, so let's get some sleep. By sleeping in the inn, we will get everyone full healed and also have 200 CP, which means we can use our S breaks. Is very useful because we have to beat an enemy inside the end of chapter 4 base.
Yeah, this is like the second to last dungeon in the game or something.
Third to last.
Third to last, yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to head over into the corner and we're going to sneak up on this robot. That was totally its back. And we need to find an encounter with only 1 because there's no way we are beating 2 of them. Okay, there we go. We found 1. We're going to immediately S-break with Tio. Now that's going to deal real damage because in this system, no enemies in the entire game have arch defense, basically. It's a very common thing in Trails games that keeps happening and it keeps being abusable, and I love it. So anyway, who would like to explain what I am doing here and why?
We're repeatedly using battle scopes because when you use like a certain amount of items in battle, it actually increases the multiplier for XP. And we're level 3, and this enemy is like pretty high level, and this game has an extreme amount of rubber banding with its EXP. So we get max EXP and then multiply that. So we're going to shoot quite a lot of levels up.
Yeah, but you might be wondering how we're actually going to kill it. Now, so you'll see that I have 3 stats effects on it. It's slowed, which lets me take 1,000,000 turns, but that also boosts my multiplier. It is paralyzed, so it can't do anything besides cast magic. Also, this enemy doesn't know any magic. And it is on fire. Now, fire in this game deals a bit too much damage. I think it's safe to say that it deals a bit too much damage. It does 16 to 23% of its max HP, I believe. Might be slightly off on that, but something like that. So with any luck, it will die. It might not, though. And if it doesn't, we will have fun. And I have to not move my mouse after clicking move, or it's... Sure, we can attack there. It's fine. Please stay still.
Randy just wants to get a hit.
Oh my goodness, I cannot keep
getting any more.
Yeah, Randy sets things on fire, and that's all he does in the run. But he's very good at setting things on fire. He's red. He's a pyromaniac. It all fits together.
You know, he's a little hot-headed.
Okay, we didn't kill the enemy. That's fine. We're going to have TL do a little extra attack there. That got her up to 25. Now that means that if I enter this craft menu here and hit E, click at the same time that I... Come on. There we go. I can activate the S-Craft, even though I didn't have enough XP. And we are now level 46. You know what that means? It means that this is the real Shiro no Kisa. I hit the wrong button. Okay, we're going to go back in here. We're going to equip that S-Brake. That's fine. We wanted to not do TLs and actually do everyone else's. But then going to start hunting enemies in the world map. They are now scared of me because we are level 46, which is higher than you are supposed to be when beating the final boss, which is convenient because we do need to beat the final boss over the course of this run. So we're just running around, insta-giving all of the enemies. Please come back. Yeah, so this TL's attack is very weird. It is basically just an AoE sparkle. And if their enemy is hit by one sparkle, it'll be stunned. If it's hit by two sparkles, it will explode into money. And we need our money. The money route in this game is a little tight. Let's be a little bit safe. Get a few more enemies than I usually do. I also just picked up some nice pair of boots there. We'll be using those later. EP3, I'll also be using that later. And then we need to flip the switch. Come down here. Where are you? There you are. Didn't die. Unfortunate.
This game has a fairly lengthy story of just like, coming together as a team and helping out the town and, unfolding this mafia plot. But we just skip straight to the mafia plot. And the story.
You need to understand, the mafia is selling drugs in town, and this is a travesty because they're not just any drugs. They are evil mind control drugs. So we need to stop them. It's very important.
Very.
Also, we went to the police academy. You can't just take someone who went to the police academy and tell them to clean out the sewers, and that was what that tutorial dungeon was supposed to be. No, we are above that. We are literally above the sewers. There is no sewer running in this run. Anyways, so with that out of the way, we're now going to come over here. We're going to take another sleep because we didn't get enough sleep yet. And now, so that puts us all the way back up to full. And then we're just going to go right back in. This dungeon basically has two halves. You're supposed to go into each half, beat the boss, get the key. The bosses don't spawn, though, because we're kind of in the prologue. So the bosses don't know that they're supposed to exist. But the keys do know they're supposed to exist. This is really, really convenient. Much like with Ease, these games are basically have very tight flags, and usually it's impossible to do things out of order. But for some reason, the keys exist, and then the place where we can use the keys actually has active triggers, and we can advance the game that way. There's an enemy underneath that catwalk, and I hate it because you can't see it. Look at that one. Here's the second key. Now we just got to get out of there. Getting that key causes all the enemies to respawn for some reason. It makes no sense. I don't get this game. Anyways, yeah, Stoltheim, you got a few seconds if you have something you'd like to say.
Oh, God, I gotta make this quick. Z donates $5. Hi, I enjoyed your Maka Maka run. GL on this run. Bramhall the 5th, $11. Makasete kure. Jonas, $15. Vidal, helped by Bobby Blackwolf, $100. I probably can't read the comment right now because I think you're busy.
Sweet. Anyways, we come in here. Now we're going to fight a giant robot. Mafia has giant robots now. Don't worry about it. We're going to immediately give ultimate mixes to our casters. That gives them mega arts up. It's like 6. You're not in range. Interesting. Okay, we're going to have you go now. Got knocked out of range. And then go. And then we can just... Okay, I actually have to wait for that enemy to move because it wasn't in range. That was a weird turn order. It's fine. Whatever. We beat the boss. That was the first boss of the run. Again, we are a little bit over-leveled now. Anyways, we're now in the Mafia headquarters. We are finding evidence that we can use against them in the court of law. That's boring. Stoltheim, go back to work.
Okay, cool. Vidal's comment, dowolf, as you cross your opponents here, I'm having a bell of a time. It is always special to support you as you roll through sections of the game. I do have a question, though. If this is really a trail to zero, then why do we need this key to unlock all of these barriers?
Thank you so much, Vital. Anyways, yeah, so this is Crossbell's longest day, and like all long days in my life, it starts at about 5 p.m., after dusk. Anyway, so we need to go to the store. We need to buy weapons. We can buy weapons from the store because we are members of the police. That is not me making stuff up. That is just actually the plot of this game. Police can buy things, other people can't. We need to sell everything. Everything must go. Gotta all one at a time, and that is a decent amount of money. We should be good. Gonna buy a weapon for Lloyd. We buy a weapon for Randy, and that is it. Girls don't get weapons, apparently. Sorry.
And for the record, Randy's is just because it's decent on support.
Randy does kill a couple things. Anyways, because again, it's already 5 p.m., that means we need to sleep at the inn, so it goes. Then we'll go over here to the casino where there are bunny girls. This is very important. We're gonna come in here, buy 2,000 tokens, and immediately turn them into 2 martial arts uniforms. And perfect. We have just enough for 7 burgers. Yeah. Then we need to go down to Bob's Burgers and buy 7 burgers.
Huzzah.
But first, we need to go into the old folks' home and steal their eyeglasses or something. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, then we go into Oscar, who's another childhood friend, who we can talk to now if I hit the wrong buttons. But let's hit the right buttons and buy 7 burgers. Then we're going to go into our menu. We're going to equip that eagle eye item that we just picked up from the old folks' home, and also unequip all of the girls' quartz. And then from here, we're going to go take a bus down to the hospital because bad things are happening at the hospital. Oh goodness! I accidentally ran down the staircase. Good job, me. Okay, so we're gonna go have to get over another barrier real quick. Goodness gracious me! I can't click on things today. Okay, back up. We're good. And okay, so here's the bus stop. Oh no, the bus isn't coming. Wait, I'm an American. Why was I waiting for public transport? Turbo, go! This is faster than the bus, anyways. It's fine. Yeah, Stolheim, got anything else?
I do have a $50 donation from Bard who says, "You're too good for the sewers. You have a sworn duty, and it's a big one."
Okay, we found the bus. It had problems. I don't know how I didn't get into an encounter there. Now I got into an encounter. Nice. I'm going to donate $20 for every encounter I get into, and that was somehow only the first one.
Oh, you got another one.
I love how that donation was like half the run ago already.
Anyways, yeah, so we encountered the Mafia at the hospital despite just taking out their base. This is a problem because we need to be putting the Mafia in jail. Anyway, so we're going to go in here. We're going to equip that. We're going to equip martial arts uniforms onto 2 people. Also give the marble ring over to this strange person named In. No idea who they are. Put them in the party. Remember that we need to actually change the formation as well. So we're going to go into the I formation, which, as everyone knows, is perfectly defensible in every way. It just funnels everything to the front. Doors are hard.
They are.
Anyways, now we're up against the Mafia. I have a crit. Nice. I'm going to take that. So I just took that crit on the turn order. Almost killed them both instantly. That would have been really nice if I did. I guess I just, mash you down now. That's usually not how that fight goes. But we had a crit, so we had fun. Then we're going to come in here. We're going to find out that a blonde-haired dude somewhere has a key to the hospital proper. And, hey, we found the blonde-haired dude. Nice. Anyway, so now we need to have L. He's going to use Holy Bullet to give everyone else 20 CP. And 20 CP is just enough that we can use the S-Craft glitch again to use S-Crafts on Randy and Yin repeatedly. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know how to pronounce Chinese.
Close enough.
Close enough. Okay, I will take close enough. Anyway, so yeah, so we got the hospital key. We're going to come in here, use the hospital key, enter the hospital proper, climb the staircase, and oh my god, there's more Mafia. Who could have seen it coming? This Mafia has dogs, but not nice doggies. We can't pet them.
Part of the importance of using Holy Bullet to boost crafts there is Ellie herself does not actually have a damage dealing S-Craft at this point.
She does.
Well, he didn't equip it.
Yeah,
so.
I did.
You did? Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm misremembering things because of how quickly you skip stuff. She doesn't start with one normally.
I do not start with one, but when we leveled up to level 46, we got one along the way. Everybody got their second S-Crafts along the way. The only one we don't equip the second S-Craft for is Tio, because Tio's second S-Craft, does not deal damage.
Yes, that's the one. Excuse me for misspeaking.
All good. Yes.
Commentary is hard.
Commentary is very hard. Also, hitting 2 buttons at exactly the same frame is hard. There we go. Unfortunately, we didn't hit the dog, but that's not a big deal.
I'm curious, have you tried double binding it? If there's a way to do that?
It does not work if you double bind, unfortunately. Dang. I know someone tried. Yeah, you can double bind in the menu just fine. It will not stop you, but
unfortunately,
that's what works in East 8 and 9.
Yeah.
There were a lot of Mafia in here.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not getting great turn orders. We really want Elle to go first. And then she can give everyone else their CP before they take their turns.
Okay, you were concerned about mispronouncing Yin, but not Ellie.
I don't know why I keep calling her Elle. Yeah, okay, I hit the wrong button. I messed that input up. This is fine. They're on fire.
Oh.
It's fine. They're still on fire. Okay, I do have to hit this eventually, though. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, everyone's on fire. It's fine. I'm gonna just boost them up now, so now turn order won't matter. Also, she does no damage. And then we'll just mash. Please don't miss. There we go. Okay, anyways, that fight didn't go great, but first we're gonna explore the room with people. It had people in it. Then the second room with people does not have people. This is a problem. We gotta find the people. People are being attacked by orbs. This is not great. So let's see. So we are going to have you do another holy bullet. And we're going to have you set up a dark matter. Dark matter is a really cool art. Doesn't deal that much damage, but it's going to pull all of the enemies into one point. You have nothing to do. Yeah, and then once they're all together at one point, we're going to have Ellie use her S-Craft because, again, she does have an S-Craft. Sorry, and do that. And then we're going to immediately go in here. We're going to... I don't need to use the EP charge anymore, but we are going to swap Ellie out for Tio. Sorry, game got rerouted like last week. It's great.
Yeah, the top 2 Japanese runners, YR and MKI4N, were all like, they took a sledgehammer to this game's kneecaps in the last few weeks.
Absolutely
They have been dancing down the times.
Yeah, when this was submitted, I think it was around like 30-ish minutes was the best time. Now it's at like 23.
Yep. Oh my goodness, please give me better. Okay, good, they died. Yeah, so we're slightly poisoned. It's fine. It's only a little poisoned. Yeah, so we're going to heal up. We're going to come in here. We're going to find some scientists in here, which unfortunately kick us out of the lab. We got to go back in the lab, climb some staircases, hopefully not get into any encounters. I hate this room because, you can't see that enemy. It's just the worst. But yeah, so we find the key card in here, but we do have to keep exploring a little bit because we don't just want the keyboard. We want the Scorpio gem that's up ahead. We kill that enemy because sometimes he just wanders into the way on the way out, and it's like the worst. But yeah, let's grab the Scorpio gem, grab the doorway, and then we are on our way out. Got like 30 seconds, just Schultheim if you want.
Sure. Caught me off guard there. $10 from Shawnee, who says, so happy to be watching RPGLB again this year. All the best to all the runners. Big hello to GhostKumo. Also loving this run. Good luck, dowolf. Donation goes to GhostKumo's choice. That's just next incentive, right?
Pretty much. How are we doing on the Mass Effect one? No one left behind.
Let me check. We are just past halfway done. 286 out of 500.
Excellent, because we have another boss fight coming up. So here we're going to cast Last Disaster, and hopefully Ernest is going to stay in the way. Please stay in the way. We're going to have Lloyd boost everyone's stuff. Yeah, his stuff. Strength. I can do words, I swear. Okay, everyone's in a good position. We have to do you... No, you just do a normal attack from here on this guy. Please no team rush. Also mix on yourself.
Team Rush would just have them all do like an attack, basically.
Yeah, perfect. This is actually like excellent positioning. Okay, we got both doggies. We didn't do him. That's a lot of HP left on him. That's unfortunate.
So we haven't touched too much on F-Scrafts. You can access them from the menu on your own turn, but you can also use them as interrupts if you have at least 100 CP.
Yeah, but we're trying to use them with a lot less than 100 CP, let me tell you.
Yeah, if you have 200, they're basically 1.5 times effective, or any like support ones have like an additional effect, like raise defense or something like that.
And we are through the boss fight, which means we need to find more evidence about some place called Paradise. Sounds wonderful. I'm sure it's a nice, perfectly nice place. And then who is this girl in the window?
I don't know. I've never seen her before.
Okay, sounds unimportant. Yeah, no, now you got actual time. You have like a minute of cuts.
Oh, thank God. Okay. $50 from Madame Badger. Femshep forever. Who else could say I should go with so much panache? We also have $50 from Zetair, who says, always happy to support Nami and this marathon. Thank you to RPG Limit Break for all of you and what you do. Thank you to all the runners for your runs. It feels weird talking at normal speed again.
Well, that's I'm sorry to tell you this, but I have to explain something. So remember when I mentioned the Mafia was spreading evil mind control drugs? So they've given them all the towns members, and this is America, so all the towns members had guns, and they're now coming after us. So we're hiding in the tower with this rich businessman who's being very nice to us, and then we're going to stare at this girl in bed that we've never met before. Sorry. He's going to head downstairs. We need to talk to everyone down here, but we don't actually have to do anything to them. We don't actually have to talk to the dog, but we're going to talk to the dog.
Talk to the dog.
We got to pet Dwight. Dwight is best boy. We do have to talk to both these people. We don't have to talk to the door guard for some reason, but we do have to talk to Cowboy Bebop at our computer downstairs.
Oh my God, that is an old reference.
It's not even the oldest reference I think I've made so far.
Oh.
Can't be worse than the Animaniacs reference last run.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so now we're at the gates, and at the gates we have the yellow really... Oh, my.
Inevitable struggle.
Yeah, so we have to get through the first 2 fights very soon quickly. Unfortunately, I've had rough turnover there, so I just have rough turnover twice. That's unfortunate. But now in this 3rd fight, we need to, unfortunately, intentionally lose. And this could take a while, depending on how the enemies feel. It is entirely possible for them to use Gorgon Breath and immediately turn me into stone, which counts as a death. They could also set me on fire, which they've already done on 2 people, which, as we've discussed, deals basically your entire HP bar. Unfortunately, they're okay. That's 1 person petrified. We really want petrified because if people get petrified, I get to keep their CP. And if they just die normally, I don't. Also, you need to be crying.
I thought this whole plot was about stopping people from trying to get stoned.
No, stoning is.
Oh my god! Come on.
We just don't want the evil mind control drugs. All other drugs are fine, I guess. Anyways, so Teal survived, but Teal's CP doesn't matter. Kind of unfortunate. Anyway, so now we are going to take a car to some sort of to the Archaeozoic crevice.
Yes.
Yeah, the Archaeozoic crevice, which is completely different from the place we visited in the prologue, and you can tell it's different because this time around we have 2 additional party members. Yes, that's right. We're going to be joined by Best Girl Estelle and Best Heroine Joshua.
Yes. And for the first time in the speedrun, for the first time in the history of this series, we are willingly putting Estelle in the party when we have the choice.
Yeah, so I have let's get that off of you. We're going to give you a martial arts uniform. We're giving you a martial arts uniform. We give you a deep ochre. And then just as was said, we are going to intentionally put them in the party.
Yeah, so the main reason that they're in the party is they have all of their slots unlocked for courts, which even though we have our main, SSS brigade members at the right level, they don't have slots or courts. So yeah, just getting late game characters is actually beneficial for us.
Okay, so I know you just gave Joshua a martial arts uniform, but why not a maid uniform?
He doesn't have one.
Oh.
There's one.
I don't get that one for
one scene in first chapter, and everyone just assumes he likes cross-dressing.
I heard mage instead of maid. I didn't flip the switch. I got distracted. Anyways, so we have to get over here. There's one of these is not like the other. And okay, we've opened the door. I don't know why they shut the door on the way out. Again, this is completely different from the first time we were here. There were no enemies. The door was shut. And here we go. We are now fighting a boss fight. So against this guy, if I did my menuing right, I'll have all the spells I need. And if I did it wrong, we're going to cry. So basically, people with spells cast spells. Ellie doesn't have any spells, so she's just going to punch it with her gun. Punch it with her gun? That's not how guns work. Dowolf, you know how guns work.
This is America.
Let's just say that's how it works.
He's wording too fast!
Yeah, anyway, yeah, so we just cast a bunch of spells. The enemy spell does a lot of damage and also heals, but I don't know. We have endgames.
We have Estelle.
We have Estelle.
We have a punchy gun.
She has a big stick and magic.
And magic. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Basically, there's very few. Oh no, get away from me. Okay, so what I did there is I did an on-field attack with Void and then swapped out. That lets me cancel the on-field attack and get out of the way. I didn't notice the spider came back into position. Nice. That was entirely on me. I think that's like my 2nd encounter? Question mark. Something like that. Anyways, yeah. Also, this music is incredible.
Oh, this is like top 3 final dungeon all time for me. I love this dungeon.
I don't like your positioning. Please move. Thank you. Yeah.
If you're wondering about any of these characters, watch the runs for Dress in the Sky.
So that makes 3. Anyways, I don't know how I dodged that guy. That was scary.
Yeah. The nice thing about this is that he's running on the Kai version, which is what we got on the PC. The original release of this game doesn't let you set it to where the characters behind who your active leader is are like, have a hitbox.
Yeah.
So like, if enemies touch them, it's not a problem. In earlier
Anyways,
versions,
these Mafia turned into monsters. That's super scary. So we're just gonna run away from the boss fight. It's fine.
I believe this is like exclusively to Kai, like a glitch.
I mean, in other versions of the game, that enemy just doesn't exist. You despawn it. So I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure if you can run away from it.
I think you could run from that in OG.
Yeah, it's very possible.
There used to be a glitch that we would do in OG, but now we found something faster.
Yep. Yeah, this route was created by MKI4N back at the beginning of the year. I knew you could get up that staircase for like a decade and just never put together that you could just enter the Vache. I am the worst glitch hunter. Try to do all sorts of other things. Never tried to climb that What am I doing? Anyways, we're gonna come over here. There's a very mean purple monkey. Oh God, goodness, he wanted us. Anyways, here's the lava room. It has lava. It also has coelacanths. That coelacanth hates me. There's an orb on the far side of here that, oh goodness. Ha, run away. Yeah, run away, you coward.
I'm just glad somebody else knows how you pronounce coelacanth.
I only know it because I got corrected. Anyway, somebody put some money in jail, so we're going to free it. And we're also going to free the people because otherwise literally the final boss won't spawn, so I guess we can free the people. Also, there's a shopkeeper in here, so we're going to come in here. We're going to unlock slots. We're going to unlock slot, one slot, double slot, single. Then we're going to buy quartz. We're going to buy a mine 2. We're going to buy an EP cut 2. And we're going to buy an action 2. Then we'll go on to the orbment page. We're going to equip you with not evade 1. We're going to give you move 3. We're going to give you burn, attack 3, EP cut 3. Thank you very much. Nothing there. Strike and action 2.
These all mean things, we promise.
Oh yeah, then we're going to come over here. We're going to give you... No, that's later. That's later in the route. Sorry, the route changed, like I said. I'm still like not 100% used to the new route. And then everything else must go, so we're just going to sell.
So it's worth noting that like the particular setup that you have for your orbments there is what determines like the spells that you have, as well as several things to do with your stats.
Yeah.
I'm one. Oh, nope, I don't have enough money for another one. We're good. Okay, anyway, so buying complete. Let's go on to the dungeon. There's another evil coelacanth right there. Hey, he's facing away. Good job. So come over here. We're going to lower the lava. There is an attack 3 up here that we're going to grab. And then there's a passionate rouge on the other side. That's an 4. Yeah, so grab the passionate rouge over here. Sneak behind that guy. Don't want to encounter again. This is actually a really cool dungeon. You just raise and lower the water. I mean, it's a simple concept, but it's nice. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Okay. I survived you. Come over here. This guy is also very mean. There we go. Make that corner. That corner's a little rough. That's why we took it slow. Lower the water back again. There's another thingamabob over here. I forget what's here. It's still blue. Nice. That's also a very good item. Come over here. Ooh. Really? Really, game? You gonna do that to me? Yeah, so what happened there was I attacked the enemy while it was noticing me, which means I can't stun it. And I could not stun it again, and there was the enemy behind me, so I couldn't retreat. It was not the best place. Anyway, somebody locked the Mafia up in jail. That was our job, so we're going to let them freeze so we can lock them up later.
I mean, we needed to lock him up in a better jail that doesn't have lava in it. If we're in America, I mean, the Eighth Amendment does matter.
Does it? No.
We like to think it does.
Anyways, yeah, so we're going to just equip some stuff over here. It's fine. No big deal. And then we're going to stuff Lloyd full of burgers and also Ellie full of burgers. I think that's fine. I'm going to make a... Yeah, let's make a safety save. It's a marathon.
Yeah, so only the hotel and like certain specific places let you actually heal CP when you
yeah, we did. Them. Yeah, that's why we ate the burgers. It gave us 45C a pop, which is a lot. So we're going to immediately morale.
Estelle does pass.
Nice turn order. Encourage. Drop a ultimate mix on yourself. We need to wait for all the enemies to walk forward very slowly and hopefully not kill us. Very nice. Then we're going to glitch the combo craft, which we can glitch in exactly the same way as we could glitch S breaks. Gonna go off, and then Lloyd is 4 short. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so if I have him attack, that should get him over. Nice. Cool. Cool.
Ooh, still.
Okay, so we'll have you cast Last Disaster. That was not what we wanted to happen. People are not supposed to die in this. But, wow, they just gave her like 4 turns in a row. Nice. I don't like that. Well, boss is going to crit. Oh, right, we got an immune. It's fine. Let's get her back on her feet. Just going to... Does she... I think we're fine. I hope we're fine. Nothing I can do if we're not. Okay, I need to give the burger to her instead of Joshua now. Okay, yeah, we can deal with this. Rerouting on the fly. Welcome to RPGs. Anyways, now we're in the final movement section of the area. We just have to wrap around. That is a trap. We don't want to cross this bridge yet. We actually can go it again and just keep looping around. Be very loopy. Enemy wants us. We're going to run away. And we're here. Flip this switch. Hey, we're back where we started to get past this guy again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stay away. Okay. Come over here. Go left on these screens. There you are. I hate this.
Eee.
5. Nice. Did not slow down in time. Unfortunate. Anyways, that enemy is very badly positioned. I'm just going to reset this room. Okay, now I can make the pass. Go this way. There's a giant hand right in my way. There we go. And head over here. Now we're going to upgrade your menu. You need to give you attack 3, strike, Scorpio, EP3, and mine 2. And then we're going to go over to Lloyd and do what I tried to do earlier, which is EP cut 2 now. Route changes. Eagle Eye and HP 1. That changes up their arts pretty significantly. We only have 1 burger, which we're going to give to Estelle. She needs it more. Okay, this is actually going to be a little dicey, but we'll hopefully be fine. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting equipment. Okay, so we're going to take deep cover off of you, put it on you. Nope, I'm not forgetting anything. Let's go. Anyways, now we're fighting Garcia, also known as the Bear. We're going to immediately delay his turn because we can. Normally we do that twice, but we don't have the EP for that anymore. So we're just going to hope the boss is kind, but we are going to slow... Wow, fingers, please. We are going to slow him down a bit. How do I do with you? I guess I just start casting spells with you. And then, yeah, so Lloyd is also going to cast Fortuna. That will give everyone an arts buff and an arts debuff. Okay, 1 person gets stunned. That's not a big deal. All things considered, it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, that's why you don't want... Ideally, you just don't give the boss a turn outright. That's fine. Is it? Yeah, it's fine. We're fine.
This is fine. We're fine.
Yeah, we don't actually need him to take more turns. Let's not wake him up. Yeah, so hopefully the boss will die now. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we are definitely going to have... So this is not going according to plan. Oh, well. Anyway, so we are going to upgrade equipment slightly. We're now going to give you a proxy puppet that would have saved your life if you had been equipping it earlier. Oh, well. Full metal coat there. Deep poker turns into holy chain. We need to give you the holy chain again. We give you... You get a deep poker, martial arts uniform, and... dual guards, and you are going to get full metal coat and dual guards.
Yes, the proxy puppet basically lets him take one fatal blow and replenish his health. And then the other was the holy chain prevents death blows, which is certain attacks have a death blow status, which is like insta kill.
Yep. In hindsight, I probably should have just given it to Joshua. Oh well. Well, we're as good as it's gonna get because Lloyd is not gonna get CP. So let's go. This
final
is
boss.
Final boss time.
Boss.
Yeah. So yeah, we are already at the final boss. Been a bit of a blistering run. This is Joachim. He is the guy who's been feeding mind control drugs to everyone, and also like turned into a high priest somehow. Not quite sure how that happened. It's pretty. Anyway, so we're gonna summon some shadow blurs that.
He is the Weiss. He is the discount Weissman.
Did them backwards. Okay, that's not great. Well, we're gonna roll with it. Hopefully we won't be punished. Yeah. So we're boosting everyone's magic up, then we're doing a bunch of Shadow Blades to hit everyone. They'd also heal people up, hit the boss a bit too. We're going to then do a Timeless Pummel. Takes out that is their combo craft, takes out the 2 sides. You can do a second Crimson Ray, and everyone else is going to desperately heal up all that damage they just took. So heal up Lloyd. Thanks for the slightly too late info. Do it on yourself. Lloyd will heal up our caster Ellie, and then Ellie will take out the boss. Ooh, did not have time to heal Joshua. Okay, that's interesting. Anyways, yeah, Stoltheim, what's happening now?
So basically, Joachim was feeling a little bit gunky, so he takes some of the drugs and he turns into that beautiful specimen there. That's Claret and Clear, baby. It's so good, in fact, that he assumes complete control over the reality of everything. And his enlightenedness challenges us to a debate over the ethics of kidnapping children as a result of his metamorphosis.
Yeah, basically, that's definitely the plot.
So this looks like a pickle. How are you going to get out of this one?
Yeah, so we're going to, first of all, we're going to summon Avalon Gate twice, while also Crimson Raying the boss. Oh, and the boss just took 3 turns in a row. What the? You're not supposed to do that. You're a butt.
It's illegal.
That is illegal.
And we're officers of the law, so you are under arrest.
This run is already off the rails. You don't have to...
Get him.
Okay, anyways, we're going to have Lloyd punch him in the face. That'll show him. It's actually kind of bad. He got off. Whatever. Anyways, anyways, Ellie's gonna go in the corner where it's safe. We're gonna do a nice little glitch to get the. I said we're gonna do a nice little glitch. There we go. That should take off the 2 ads. Very nice. It also takes off the platforms they're on. If we were there, we would have died. But we weren't there.
And you're not able to resurrect him if that happens.
No, you are not. Oh, right. I have to get the chrono downs back on. Anyways, Ellie's over here. Eventually, this platform that we're standing on is going to collapse, which is why everyone had to run away from it. Yeah, sorry, I need to think for a second. There. Yeah, so that positioning initially was a little off. Anyways, yeah, that back platform's now falling apart. That's fine. Let's get another Fortuna down. Lloyd should probably get the speed down as soon as he gets a turn. Let's do that. Yeah, we do not want the boss to take extra turns. The boss is going to take an extra turn now. That's unfortunate. Oh, the boss is going to heal. Okay, let's take away that heal.
Yeah, he had a 10% up heal in the turn order, and we don't want that.
No.
Yeah, so again, part of the reason why we used the bracers in this battle is because they get their... they have all their slots unlocked, which means they get a bunch of extra EP. Meanwhile, our 2 non-bracers are just constantly running out of EP. It's actually kind of a problem. But yeah, just keep the debuffs up, keep the positive buffs up. That is an unfortunately placed. Okay, I'm actually gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna have you do this again. Nice, let's go. Woo. Yeah, I was a little worried about that last attack hitting everyone, but that was basically the final boss. Now we get this little victory cycle.
Time is coming up soon.
Yeah, like 30 seconds-ish. Anyways, but first we have to do the most important part of the run, which is...
Hug.
Look, the robot brought him a gift.
Found you.
Anyways, yeah, so now we can go back to turboing through. Yeah, so...
Watch Trails in the Sky the Third. It explains a lot of that.
Also, play this game to explain this game.
This game is great.
You have had nothing spoiled. That was time. I will take that time given how that final dungeon went. Yeah, so shout outs. First of all, shout outs to MKI4N. This is their route. They are the ones who created this route, figured out how to get through the game this fast, and also how to beat most everything in it. Shout outs, and also they had the world record until about 3 a.m. Saturday morning when Zweier took it from them. So also shout out to Zweier, who's picked up this game and is just blazing away. The 2 of them are just tearing it apart. Thank you to my couch for being here. Thank you to everyone who's been donating. Yeah, and take it away.
Do I have time to read one donation you didn't give me time for?
Go for it.
Go for it.
We have $10 from Kiva, who says, Bestel in the party? Who would have thought we would see both of the heroines from the Sky Trilogy in the same party? Also, a hello to Kumo, Stolt, Dowolf, James, and Bram. Good luck on the run, and have a great RPG living break.
Thank you, Key.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Dowolf and company, for Trails from Zero. I blinked and I kind of missed it, but that was a wonderful showing. We're going to have a brief ad break here, and then we'll be back with more RPG goodness. So don't go anywhere. Be just a minute. Welcome back. That will do it for me. This concludes my hosting shift at RPG Limit Break. Thank you very much for tuning in and sticking with us. We've got plenty more RPG goodness on the way. 6 whole days on the schedule here. And succeeding me here in the hosting chair is RJ Smangit. He'll be taking care of you for the next run. So give him a warm welcome and stay tuned for more.
Welcome back to RPG Limit Break 2024. My name is RJ Smangit, and before we get on to some donations we have sitting around, let's give one more round of applause for Stottelheim on his awesome job doing the host, kicking off the whole marathon. So we have a $25 donation from Anonymous. Thank you so much. We also have a $25 donation from Strife the Historian. It says, Mass Effect 2 and RPG Limit Break again? Awesome. Show them how great the run is, Sanjan. We have a $5 donation from FF300. At long last, Estelle gets to be a cop. That one feels like a dowolf holdover. We have a $15 donation from True Dark Ace that says, long-time watcher, first-time donator. The Trail series got me through most of the pandemic, and it kept me grounded in when everything turned topsy-turvy. Donation goes to adding Best Girl Zeta to the party in Grand Blue Relink. And then we have a $700 donation from Anonymous. Thank you so much for that. And then we even have a $1,000 donation from Xanthian. It says, I noticed there were some unmet incentives, and we can all allow that to happen now, can we? Thank you so much. And over the course of that last run, we even eclipsed the 3,000 mark for the marathon already. And we're on our way to 4,000. while we're still getting set up for the run, I'd like to take a minute to remind us all what we're doing here all week. This week is RPG Limit Break 2024. All week long, we're going to be raising money for NAMI, or the National Alliance on Mental Illness. NAMI was formed in 1979 as a grassroots advocacy organization by a group of parents whose children suffered with serious mental illnesses, and they have maintained that focus to this day. So all week long, while we're donating to awesome prizes, watching awesome speedruns, and having lots of fun, just remember that all the money raised will be going to NAMI.